before they come on that the ladies will go through the tea ceremony twice. I will speak, not quite in sync because it's not quite possible to do that, but then if you kind of half listen to what I'm saying as she goes through it, you'll appreciate it the second time round, probably. That's what happened in rehearsal.
Beautiful lady is coming. The beautiful ladies are coming.
Please welcome Mrs. Asano, Mrs. Nakayama, and Mrs. Machida. And our other beautiful lady. This is our lovely couple. And this is Mrs. Asana, Mrs. Nakayama, and Mrs. Machida. Guests have a folding fan called a sensu, but it's not for fanning yourself. The fan has a special meaning, such as hoping for a long life. The sensu serves as kekai, which means a simple wooden or bamboo partition. We live in a hectic world, as you know, but by using this fan, we're able to enter the sacred and pure world of tea. The kekai ties the two worlds together. When warriors in the middle of the 16th century practiced tea, they took off their swords from their sashes before entering the room, as you would. In the tea room, they carried their ceremonial fan with them instead, and it's said that this custom became one of the manners of guests at tea ceremony. This cloth is called fukusa. It's a silk square cloth and is used to wipe or purify some of the utensils. During the tea ceremony, everyone wears a fukusa. A fan is the symbol of the guest, and the fukusa is the symbol of the host. Therefore, the same person does not use the fan and the cloth together. The cloth is a symbol of purification, both for the utensil and for the host themselves. In Japan, bowing is essential when greeting or thanking others. I'll just add, in the West, it's a little difficult to know when it's a final bow and when it's an intermediate bow. The host purifies the container for powdered thin tea, which is called a natsume, then purifies the bamboo scoop. Bamboo scoops, or chashaku, have been carved and given poetic names by the many generations of grand tea masters, Zen priests and men of virtue in various fields of society. It is said that Sen Rikyu was the first person to carve a shashuka for his tea, which was to be used only once. His followers of tea eagerly asked him to give them his chashaku, as he was the greatest tea master of all time. Since then, chashaku has become an important object in manifesting the spirit of the person who carved it. In the tea room, they express their respect and gratitude many times by bowing to a particular person or utensil in given situations during the tea ceremony. Now the host warms the bowl with boiled water and examines the bamboo whisk called chasen, then pours the water out and wipes the bowl. First wipe the bowl with the small cloth called chakin clockwise 3.5 times, then fold it in the bowl and wipe the sides of the chawan left and right from the far side to near side. Wipe the bottom of the bowl left and right from the far to the near side. The host places the tea powder in the bowl, takes 1.5 scoops of tea, pours boiled water into the bowl, whisks the tea with the chasen. Guests turn the tea bowl before drinking. The act of turning the bowl is an expression of the recipient's humble attitude that everything is too good for him or her. The moment of receiving tea is the highlight of the tea ceremony. The guest is fully aware of the host's sincerity in preparing the tea. And therefore, when a guest receives a bowl of tea, they thank the host and hold the bowl with both hands and express gratitude by raising it and then turn it 2 times in order to avoid its front before drinking. After finishing, the guest will be able to appreciate the bowl from its front. Manners when making tea include the expression of gratitude and humility, not only toward people, but also to objects and even to the environment and the situation. Tea satisfies not only our physical thirst, but also our spiritual needs.